Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody's doing well. Another Animal Crossing video. Somebody has to leave, and this is inevitable when you are terraforming and having to time travel to get bridges and inclines, and I didn't want it to happen this soon, but it was someone that I kind of wanted to ask to leave. I was tired of butchering her name. So I said goodbye to Rhonda, and I am in the market for either another Jock, another Lazy, or another Peppy. And yes, I promised you that I was going to do my next villager hunt live. I was going to attempt it, but this was done on Mother's Day here in the United States, which was just Sunday. I was sick as a dog. I have a migraine issue that is attached to allergies and sinuses. I'm afraid I'm not even going to be able to talk that well here because my throat keeps seizing up and I start choking, and this has been coming on for about a month now, and it culminated in the eye migraine, which is like a flash of light and then you're blinded, and then oh my goodness, all you see are squiggly prismatic lights and everything is too bright. So I've been sitting here in sunglasses in a dark room for 2 days now, but I was just physically unable to do this live. So I apologize. I am very sorry. I apologize for that, but this is a very typical. I was even thinking, well, maybe I should fake it and just play along like I'm doing it live. And I don't know how to do that. I think some of these villagers we've met before. Some of these villagers I've had before, like Rodeo there. But I wanted somebody to hit me. And it actually happened twice. I kept kicking myself going, I should have taken that one, right? I probably should have taken that one. But I will tell you ahead of time, I'm extremely happy with what I ended up with. I hope you guys will be too. It's a bit of a shocker, but we'll wait until we get there. Lots of froggies. And it isn't that I'm not a huge fan of froggies. I know there are some, especially YouTubers, their whole island is frogs. So, you know, I'm glad. I'm very glad, especially with kangaroos and koalas. I think there's somebody else out there who absolutely adores the koalas. Glad to know that. Because the ones that I don't particularly care for, I feel sorry for. and I always hope, well, I know that there's got to be a niche audience out there for you guys, right? You're not completely unloved. I wonder if anybody is that way about alligators, hippos, and rhinos. What surprises me is that a lot of people don't care for the tigers or the lions. And I'm on the opposite side of that one. So I understand how it feels. This island threw me. I don't think I've ever been on an island like this before. It's pretty cool. And this was my first, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, what am I gonna do? I just love Tutu. I really like her, but I'm like, what do I do? Wait a minute, I already have a bear on my island, don't I? Oh, that was tough. But I said, nah. And Groucho here, he's cool. He's about as... I thought I already had a Groucho. What is my bear's name? Oh, Grizzly. Grizzly's got a neat inside. He has the starry wall and the sand floor and a little bonfire in the middle of his home with a sleeping bag. It's really cute. But that last island with Tutu on it, that was so cool. Now you guys are gonna be angry with me for this one. I just had to. I just had to do this. And I feel bad about it, and then I don't feel bad about it, so it's a me thing, I guess. I don't normally do this. And I don't believe in superstitions either, but I don't want to meet any more kangaroos. I don't mind the cranky kangaroos that don't have a joey in the pouch. And I could have swore that Elvis was smug. I had no idea he's a crank. He even does the Elvis saying. But this was it was a fun hunt on a bad day. Bad timing. Now this was my second one. Oh my gosh, what do I do here? I have passed up Dizzy at least 3 times, and I keep telling myself, if you see him again, just take him. And you know you want a lazy. Don't pass up on Dizzy, he is so adorable. So what do? I stare at him, and I stare at him, and I move on. I moved on. Now I already have Pierce's amiibo card, so I was debating, do I go over there and talk to him? What the heck, let's do this. Let's not be rude. We talk to them all, even though maybe people aren't interested. He's a Jock, and I would not mind having a second Jock. That's another thing. I'll bet there are a lot of people out there who don't care for the Jock personality. Is that it? I shouldn't have phrased it that way. Now, I've had Julia. I think Julia is absolutely beautiful. But I've already had her. And I didn't need another snooty. Snooties and smugs I tend to try to stay away from because they gang up on me every island I've ever had. I think there was one point in my island where I had 3 smugs and 3 snooties. It was crazy. So I try to avoid them. Looky here. Can you believe this? Because I certainly couldn't. I kept going, that's not... That is, isn't it? That's... Oh my gosh, that's Sasha. That's the one I've wanted and wanted and wanted since the latest pack came out. Shocker. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, they actually gave me Sasha. So naturally, I said, will you please come live with us on my island? I couldn't get over it. That's Sasha standing right there in front of her face. He is probably like, out of all of the new ones, he's at the very top. And then Ione comes second, and the eagle, I apologize, I can never remember her name. Because I keep wanting to say Amelia, and that's wrong. Raven? I don't remember. Probably way off on that. But I wanted Sasha so much. I think he is the most beautiful little bunny. Super over the moon happy with this. I hope you guys like the idea of having him as well. What do you think? Good one? Bad one? Should I have taken Tutu or Dizzy? I don't know. This is the inside of his house. This was actually done at night. And then he was actually in his house again during the day. And I'm like, well, here's a first. So you're going to see nighttime when we leave. I hope that's okay with everybody. But this is the inside of his house. It's so huge. Thank you so much for watching this, supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're interested, please. And like the video if you did. That would help me out a ton. I also hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. Take care of yourselves now. I'm so happy. Bye-bye.